Alrighty guys, so if you're getting this video, it is because you have been invited to attend a GCLA interview. There's like 30 to 40 of y'all, so instead of just calling everyone individually, I wanted to just go ahead and make this quick video to go through a hit list of things that you're going to need for the GCLA interview. So if you have a pen and paper, go ahead and jot a couple of these things down. If you don't, then go ahead and pause this video and grab some pen and paper so that you can jot this down. Alright, so the first thing that I want to address is I know that there are going to be three groups of people that I'm sending this to right now. The first is you just don't know, right? You either don't know what you want to do next summer or you don't even really know what GCLA is. Then there's others of you that are in between. So you know what GCLA is, you just don't know if any of the internships are right for you. And then there's the third group of you that are like gung-ho, you're like, yes, I want to be a branch manager, I want to be, X manager, like whatever it is, right? And so regardless of where you're at, I just wanted to invite you to come to one of these interviews because I think you've got a lot of potential, right? And I think that by going through GCLA, it's really going to help open a lot of doors for you, whether it's with Cutco or outside of Cutco, and I think that if I'm sending this to you, that you're probably one of the people that were looking to gain some valuable experience from us for your resume. So I wouldn't be doing my job as a manager if I didn't lead you in the right direction. Right, so if you're a little bit skeptical or unsure about GCLA, watch this the information video that I sent you, and then there will be a questionnaire for you to fill out before you go to the interview. And I just want you to keep an open mind, right? So if you're in between, same thing. If you're gung-ho, I'm gonna go ahead and teach you how to like rock the crap out of this interview so that you can make sure you land a spot in GCLA. Okay, so the first thing that I want to mention really quick is that this is a professional interview with Mrs. Kristen, right? And there are a few things that you want to do to stand out. Right? So the first thing is be on time. Kathy is a very busy lady. She doesn't really have a whole lot of time to waste, right? She conducts her interviews via phone call, which means that you want to have her contact saved and ring her on the day of the interview. And then number 2 is going to be prepared. There's 3 things that will help you be prepared, all right? So the first key to being prepared is bring a resume. Remember, this isn't Kathy conducting the interview and you see her all the time, right? This is Mrs. Kristen. Everything that happens in this interview gets relayed back to our region manager, Lloyd Reagan. And he isn't just in charge of 16 offices, he is in charge of the entire Southwest region. So you definitely want to make a good impression, right? So just go ahead, bring a resume with you. And then second key to be prepared is you want to be well dressed. So for guys, button-down jackets, you don't need to wear a whole suit, but be a sharp-dressed man, right? Ladies, dress sharp as well. Dresses, nice blouses, skirts, slacks, whatever, right? Kind of the same thing that we had y'all wear for training. That should be fine. But you just want to make sure that you look nice, right? And then the third key that you need in order to be prepared is a notebook and a pen so you can take notes and jot down any questions that you have. Then the fourth key is going to be have the questionnaire filled out beforehand. It's a small thing, but it's huge because it shows Kathy and Lloyd that you don't just cut corners. You don't just wait to the last minute. You're prepared, right? So with that, what is going to happen when you get there? If you haven't already watched the GCLA info session recording that I sent you, this is the time. Do not go into the interview without having watched that, right? Once we verified that it's been watched, you're going to have a 10-minute phone call with Kathy. And if you're like gung-ho branch, make sure that you text me and you ask me about withholdings and saving money, right? This is going to be a huge thing to make a big impression for your interview. So make sure that you text me and ask me about that. And if you don't really know a lot about the branch program, but you're excited about just anything in management at all, then you also want to know about withholding, so make sure that you text me as well, right? So number 1, be on time. Number 2, be prepared, which means resume, well dressed, on time, notebook and pen, and the questionnaire, right? And then the last thing is you want to have an answer to the question, why do you want to be part of the Gulf Coast Leadership Academy program, right? So everybody's answer is going to be different, but I just wanted to give y'all some examples of things that you could say depending which of the 3 you are. Right, so if you're not sure exactly what you want to be, or if you're not sure if you want to be in GCLA or what you want to do specifically with Cutco, then you can just say, well, Kathy, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do in GCLA, but I know it's an awesome opportunity, and I wanted to take a chance to keep my options open for next summer. And who knows, maybe you're someone who doesn't know now, but after watching the information session, maybe your answer's completely different, right? But either way, it's completely okay to tell Kathy, hey, I'm not sure if I want to run a branch next summer, but I know that I can gain a lot from being in GCLA because it's going to help me with, XYZ, right? So if you're in the in-between, you can say something similar. I don't know if I want to branch. I don't even know if I want to do this, but I know that it's an awesome program and I want to be involved, right? And then if you are gung-ho, you want to run a branch, that's going to be something a little bit more personal to you, right? Like, why do you want to be in GCLA? But I think that you're definitely going to you're going to need to come ready with a little bit of a personal story as to why you want to be a branch manager, right? So if you've already got that down, you're gung-ho, you want to be a branch manager, then at this point you can like stop watching. Just go ahead, shoot me a text message saying #GoBranch, right? So that I know that you watched it, and then you'll be like well on your way for GCLA, and you'll be ready to rock your interview. Again, Alliance members, like I said, this is a serious interview. I know we do things on Zoom. We've got John Gradell hopping on in a robe. You've got Kathy and like maybe her PJs. I don't think she's in her PJs, but basically you're getting more used to seeing us managers as like normal human beings, right? But this is still going to be a professional interview, right? So you want the resume, the whole 9 yards. And if you don't know or you're in between or you don't know like exactly what everything is, and text me and say, hey, I don't know what blank entails, right? Whether that be the entrepreneurship internship, the management internship, etc., right? And I can send you a document that goes over the details. So make sure that you look for the questionnaire in your email by the end of the tonight, and you're more than welcome to I was going to say type it up and email it back to her, but it's a Google form. So just fill out the Google form, submit it, and then you should be solid, right? So anywho, with that, guys, I am super excited for y'all to get to meet with Kathy. This is going to be huge for your resume and just really for your personal development overall for the next couple months. So heck yeah.